Good day to everyone. My name is Airon Creus, a student from Computer Ethics in the University of the Philippines Open University. My presentation is all about cybercrime and cybercrime law in the Philippines. Why do we need to start to know about cybercrime? In the advancement of technology in the 21st century, everyone is engaged with internet through WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, internet banking, and other platforms that are present in the internet. And some people use the internet in committing a crime, which is actually included under cybercrime. So we as internet users should be aware about crimes happening in the cyberspace. The objectives of this presentation is first, to provide a general awareness of cybercrime. Second, to know the details about the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 in the Philippines. Third, to give the moral theories of some philosophers in relation to cybercrime. And lastly, to show my stand and opinion about cybercrime and cybercrime law. Cybercrime refers to any crime that involves a computer or mobile and a network. The computer may have been used in the commission of a crime, or it may be the target. Cybercrime is an illegal activity committed using the internet. There are different various categories of cybercrime. We have against persons, against property, and against government. With regard to against person, the crime is committed like transmission of child pornography, harassment of anyone with the use of a computer, such as email and cyberstalking. And with against property, some crimes includes unauthorized computer trespassing through cyberspace, computer vandalism, transmission of harmful programs, and unauthorized possessions of computerized information. And lastly, the against government, cyber terrorism is one distinct kind of crime in this category. The growth of internet has shown that medium of cyberspace is being used by individuals and groups to the international government as also to threaten the citizens of a country. Now we go to the cybercrime law in the Philippines. This is what we call the Republic Act 10175, also known as Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. It is a law approved in the Philippines by President Aquino last September 12, 2012. The aim of this act is to address legal issues concerning online interactions and the internet in the Philippines. Among the cybercrime offenses included in the bill are cybersquatting, cybersex, child pornography, identity theft, illegal access to data, and libel. In the implementation of the law, there are some netizens who said that some sections of the law are unconstitutional. These are sections number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 19. And the most controversial section is section under libel. Because of this, the Supreme Court of the Philippines issued a temporary restraining order dated October 9, 2012, and this order is used to stop law enforcement agencies such as the Department of Justice, the National Bureau of Investigation, and even the Department of Science and Technology from implementing this controversial law. But on February 18, 2014, the Supreme Court of the Philippines ruled that the cybercrime law is constitutional and punishing online libel was declared constitutional. But despite being constitutional, it will be on the condition that only the original author will be held liable. It will not penalize the receiver of the post or those who react to the post. And from the rule of the Supreme Court, there are some sections in the law that were declared unconstitutional. These are sections 4C3, Section 12, and Section 19. We have different ethical issues that we have, and one is about ethical hacking that is related to cybercrime. Ethical hackers or white hat hackers are those who try to compromise computer systems for the sake of informing the consent owner so they can fix the problem. Some security professionals do this for a living, so there is no ethical issue since the target company is aware of and is paying for the service. Another theory that we have is from Lawrence Cohen and Marcus Felson, known as the rational choice theory. They state crime is normal and just requires opportunity. For example, they attribute a rise in petty theft to the simple fact that there is now more available to steal. They say crime occurs when three things converge. The offender must be motivated, there must be a suitable target, and there must be the absence of a capable guardian. Another theory of Kohlberg is the psychological theory of moral development. It assumes that individuals develop their moral reasoning in a series of sequential stages while growing up. The reasons for believing what is right and wrong are different at each stage until they settle during early adulthood. He reasoned that criminals frequently stop their moral development earlier than non-criminals. For example, a criminal may stay in stage 2, hedonistic orientation stage, when right and wrong correspond to one's own needs, rather than moving to stage 3, interpersonal concordance stage, when what is right and wrong are based on concern for others. Another theory that we have is a self-control theory from Gottfredson and Hirschi. It says that crime is an act of force or fraud that an individual pursues to satisfy their interests. Crimes are attractive to those with low self-control because crime shares many of the characteristics of low self-control. That is, individuals with low self-control may not be able to delay purchasing their own copy of the digital media. That will lead to digital piracy. With regard to the cybercrime and the cybercrime law of the Philippines and the different theories stated, I have here my 3 points. First is, it is a right time that there is a law now here in the Philippines that protects us from crimes committed online. However, the law should not hinder each person to express themselves freely. Second, those people who engage in cybercrime may have been influenced of their experiences when they were young or from their moral development. And lastly, internet users should be careful in doing online transactions and secure their important information at all times. The references of my presentation. That ends my presentation. Thank you very much and God bless.